2K Sports pregame show.
Merry Christmas, everybody, from all of us here at 2K Sports.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson and Shaq and Kenny.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, it's
Santa Claus.
What a festive day it is. Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, hard for them to forget their finals defeat at the hands of this team last season. Nothing can erase that. Than here with you guys.
I got a couple other places, but this is not bad either.
I got a couple other places, got a couple other guys.
You know what I got for Christmas this morning?
What'd you get?
Not a dang thing.
No? No gifts?
I'm Santa Claus. Santa Claus don't get gifts.
Oh. Well, it sure is great to be here and be watching NBA hoop, isn't it, fellas?
It is, buddy. It sure is.
Well, I appreciate the helicopter, Santa, that you got me today.
It wasn't Santa. That was me.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
Well, I think the game's just about ready to start. So what do you say we go to Kevin Harlan?
Yeah.
Good idea.
I didn't buy that for you. You got to return it.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And during this streak, guys, one thing you can see on this team is that everybody's role is clearly defined. Every player knows exactly what's expected of them. All the pieces seem to be fitting together perfectly.
Yep, and there isn't a more confident team in the NBA right now. Believe me, none of the guys on that team think this winning streak has happened by accident.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's James in at the 3. And Rush kicks to Green. Thompson passes to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it. And Thompson last season set the record for most points ever in a quarter with 37. Made all 13 shots and 2 free throws and finished the game with 52 points.
That's good.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Irving against Curry. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. Great D that time from Curry.
And Thompson making all 9 of his three-pointers in that game. I mean, that was also a record. The most three-pointers in a quarter. I think that performance sealed his place among the All-Star reserves.
Now here's James after the miss from Stephen Curry. Goes up on the block, and that one's good. James has got his first bucket of the night.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Irving against Curry. Kicks it to Bogut. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rush outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
And the field this quarter.
the drive by LeBron. And again, LeBron missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Curry with the drive. Can't get it to go. Good D by Love. Here's Smith. He dishes it to Mazda. Comes up empty down low.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And rush kicks to Curry. Thompson in the corner. Wide open. And again, no good by Golden State.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
And how much more is there to say about LeBron?
Averages, I mean, just off the charts. He has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in. Here is Livingston. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Back to Barbosa. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. Then last year, down to 35.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. There's the feed to Livingston. Back to Barbosa. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Iguodala's got 5 points so far. Williams kicks to Dellavedova. Outside Williams. Got it off in time. No good on that last second attempt. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through 1.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Jones is out there with Thompson. Then it's Williams. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert in at the 3, the small forward. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The drive by Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the 3, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max, vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Azir. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. Landon Rush is checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
Good. And that's 13 points for Draymond Green. Cleveland leading by 4. And it's Smith penetrating. It's hauled in by Bogut. 4-on-3 break. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. 2.5 minutes gone by. Offensive rebound. Jefferson takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Jefferson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. Here's Rush. No luck. And Cleveland will come the other way. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Thompson with it, guarded now by Irving. It's Thompson off the drive. That is good. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Irving kicks to Smith. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Smith.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Rush dishes to Bogut. Here's Curry. And that one's good. And now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close. And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and I
And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah, right,
No.
right. He probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. It's stolen by Smith. The drive by James. Great D that time from Green. Warriors trail by 4. 1:43 left here in the second. And the Warriors miss again.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Green. He's around 14 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Brandon Rush. A switch here also for Cleveland. Shumpert's checked in.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Goes up on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Curry passes to Barbosa. Iguodala outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skill. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Curry. Shumpert gets a wide-open look, connects from three-point range. And now a 7-point Cleveland lead.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the 2nd worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets. He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Near the three-point line, it's Love. Warriors with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it's...
And the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. In the second quarter, we began to see what they're capable of when everything starts clicking as they pulled out to a 7-point lead by the end of the half. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. They put you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, sometimes you get too comfortable playing at home. This team played tonight like it's no urgency. And now they dug themselves a hole, and the energy level to get out of it is going to be extraordinary. We'll see if they come out of the tunnel with some fire in the second half, because they're going to need it.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
He adds the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Rush in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
J.R. Smith. First personal foul, team's first.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 7. The drive by LeBron. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
And a sloppy stretch for him. Now 2 turnovers in 3 minutes. He's got to focus in and value the ball.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Irving. Mozgov with the block. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Warriors trail by 7. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Good.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was the head of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark. And so it's Cleveland with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Here's Rush. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Rush has got his first bucket in this one.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much, he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And Mo Williams subbed in for J.R. Smith report. Let's get an update on Iguodala. What's the status, Doris?
Kevin, the Warriors head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
To the right side. Rush from outside. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. Cleveland leading by 6. Williams for 3. And it's Williams again missing. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Golden State. Vasily comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Brandon Rush. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Mon Shumpert has come in for Jefferson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Mo Williams. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala kicks to Barbosa. Green inside, working on James. Outside Curry. Inside, goes back up, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Shumpert dishes to Thompson. And a wide open look for James. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the wide open shot from Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 23 points.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
He kicks it to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Iman Shumpert. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Curry. The drive by James, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down and when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Such a wide open look. 16 points for Iguodala.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Barbosa against James. Feeds it to Azili. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving.
Here's Iguodala. And it's Golden State with another.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And going up against the team that broke their hearts a season ago.
And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Warriors leading by 3, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the point guard.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And here's Iguodala outside. They grab their own miss. Here's Ezeli. Excellent D there from Mozgov. The Cavaliers trail by 3. The 9-foot shot. Here's Irving. And he gets it to go.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Spades has it in the corner. Ring shot on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Irving. And stolen by Spades. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spades. Green comes in for Festus Ezeli, and Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. To the inside, Irving uses the glass to finish the layup.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Green passes to Thompson. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Count the bucket. Green's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Iguodala with the bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 5. For 3, Smith. And he gets it to go.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson for the 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's James. Here's Irving. It's good. This game is all even.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
And Curry, here we go. Here's Thompson. And the layup falls. And the Warriors lead by 4. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the back.
That's good. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and he gets it to go.
You know, they didn't leave him alone out there, but you got to rubber band his hands. You got to crowd him and smother him on the perimeter. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
Take a look at it.
Spacing.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. From deep, Iguodala. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mozgov's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Smith kicks to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Green, the screen. Here's the three. Curry's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The drive by James, and he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 2. There's 1:17 left in the game. Curry dishes to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now it's 27 points for Draymond Green. Irving attacking. Banked in off the glass.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Down low, here's Bogut, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Bogut. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now. Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Open shot, Iguodala, and that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Smith. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're losing by 4.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
Irving from long range. Draymond Green with the rebound. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 6. 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy is over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this timeout here.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us how you were able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight.
You know, we missed some key shots, but in the end, we just stuck together and played good defense. You know, we helped each other out, so we played real good collectively tonight.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Draymond Green. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Draymond Green wins games for you. It's just that simple. The energy, the intensity that he brought onto the floor tonight is incredible. Defensively, he's one of the few guys in the league that can guard all 5 positions. That alone makes Draymond Green a unique and special talent.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon, and good night, everybody.